Hi guys, it's Cathy. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm still in the hotel. I'm just like enjoying having a few moments to sit down and make videos. But today I'm going to share one of my favorite new items with you. I may be the last person in the world to have discovered this, but I'm glad that I did. This is the Conair Instant Heat hot stick. As you can see, my hair is hanging off of it. Sorry about that. Don't judge me. I've been using it. But this is wonderful. It's a curling brush. This has a 1 1/4 inch barrel, so you get nice big waves. But I've discovered you can use this to straighten your hair. And I kind of find that when I use it, it gives you that freshly blown out look. You know, when you go to like those blow dry bars, I think it gives you a really, really nice smooth hair look. You can get that smooth hair look. You can also get a curl if you want to do a curl. But I'm going to demonstrate to you how I use this and how much I love it and why. I actually purchased this because I was watching another YouTube channel and they were demonstrating how to use the new FHI Stylus. I think that's what it's called. I'll look it up and put it here. But that was a really, really neat tool. It cost $100. It might have cost even more. But it looked like a really, really neat tool because you can use it to straighten your hair, you can use it to curl your hair, you can use it as a brush. It had all these great features. It heated to 400 degrees and had a really neat little digital readout here for the temperature. Well, I just about bought it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to buy that. So then I started watching the demo on it and realized, you know, what she's doing with that is pretty much just using it to smooth the hair. There's got to be something else that I can get that might not cost as much that could be just as effective. So I went on Amazon and I found this, and this really stood out to me because not only can you pretty much do all of that with this particular product, it has a little bit of a bigger barrel than the ones they used to sell back in the 80s and the 90s, you know, back in the day when when I was a teenager. But it also has dual voltage, which is really good for traveling, which is good for me because I do a lot of traveling as a flight attendant. So that was a really big positive with this. There's also another one that is a little nicer, but it doesn't have dual voltage. It has like the ceramic, I don't know, the ceramic barrel, I guess that's what you call this thing here that heats up, but it didn't have the dual voltage. And it's like, okay, I need the dual voltage because I've blown one too many curling irons and hair dryers up traveling trying to use a converter. So I'm going to show you how I use this. I'm actually going to heat it up. I've got a plug right here in front of me. I'm going to just push this button right here, and it has temperature controls, or just, I don't know what you would call these, but there's numbers, and obviously the higher the number, the hotter the barrel gets. I've got it on pretty much the highest one. Also, if you need a little bit of a boost, you can push this button here. Don't look at my nails. I need a manicure desperately, but yes, just look at the buttons. But you can push this, the little green button will pop on, and it'll be, I guess it's like a turbo boost. I don't really know what that means. Maybe it just gives you a turbo boost of heat. But I push that too because I like to use everything pretty much as, you know, I like to go for it. Okay, so it only took 30 seconds to heat up. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how I use this to kind of smooth my hair. You can also use it to curl, but I think today I'm going to focus mostly on just smoothing it out. As you can see, I've got second day hair here, which I think that this works better on second day hair as opposed to freshly clean hair. It gives it a little more texture, a little something for it to grab onto, and also kind of I think the style lasts a little longer. You definitely need a little product. If you need product for your hair to get your style to stay, then you need to use a little product before you use this particular item. Now I'm just going to section this out. I am not a professional hairstylist, so this is the non-professional way that I do it, but I'm just going to grab my hot stick. I'm just going to hold it up here, like at the base of my head, and kind of slowly run it down. And see, you can see how smooth it is. Now I tend to just kind of go back over it. because I am, you know, just an overachiever in that sense. So there's my first little section. You could actually clip your hair off and section it off, but for demonstration purposes, once again, this seems to be my favorite new saying, for demonstration purposes, this is how I'm doing it. Now you could give yourself a little bit of a curl at the end just by twirling it under a tad, or you could just hold it straight and just to have a straight style. I like to give my hair just a little bit of a curl just to give it some body and a little bit of a style. So that's just a little bit of a curl there. Now I'm looking at myself in the little camera, I don't know what you call that, the flip screen, but there's also a mirror right behind you, so I'm going to be looking both ways, just a warning. I'm going to work over here on this section. Just smoothing it out. You can see what a difference. I mean, my hair was kind of frizzy before, and now it's like nice and smooth. So it doesn't take long at all. And then eventually, I'm doing it kind of slow to show you how I do it. But you can kind of just start, obviously, once you get the hang of it, you can start doing it probably in less than 10 minutes. So this is actually also really good for those of you who like to wash your hair at night, who don't like to get up and blow dry your hair first thing in the morning, because sometimes I know when you sleep on your hair at night, your hair just kind of flattens out and doesn't look right, and you still have to get it wet and blow dry it if you want, or just pull it back in a ponytail, which is what I do. So I'm doing the top here, and I'm just kind of smoothing it once again. And if you want a little bit of height, a little volume here, just hold it there for a minute and then pull it through. Now I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll be right back to show you the finished product. Okay, so I'm back. Now what do you think? Nice and smooth. You've got that nice blowout look that you can get at the salon. It took me about 10 minutes. I didn't do it all with you because, oh, you know, once you see how I do a couple of sections, you don't want to watch me do the whole thing. That just gets boring. But it was super easy. Just took about 10 minutes. You know, you can play with it. It might be faster the more you get used to using it, but I absolutely love this product. If you live in an area where maybe there's a lot of humidity and your hair gets frizzy, you might want to use some styling cream to kind of keep it in place. But overall, the effect is just gorgeous. I didn't put anything on. I don't have any hairspray, nothing, other than what was left over from yesterday, since this is my second day hair. But not bad for second day hair, huh? So overall, this is an amazing product. Now I paid about $15 or $16 for it, which was not very much. I bought it off of Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime. I will link this below, hopefully, if I can figure out how to do it. Since I'm not on my regular computer, I will try to link this below if you're interested in purchasing this. I don't make any money off of it, so I'm not being endorsed by Conair. I just wanted to share it with you and show you how I like it and how easy it is to use. It reminds me a little bit of the FHI Stylus. I think that's what it's called. And also it's very similar to the Perfector, which they have an infomercial on that. But both of those are like over $100 to buy. So for $15, $16 on Amazon, I'd say this is a great alternative. I also love the fact that it's dual voltage and it takes only 30 seconds to heat. I definitely give this a thumbs up. I will buy another one when this one dies, for sure. And I'll just always have one of these. This is nice. In fact, I think this is the only thing I'm going to keep in my travel suitcase because I think you can do so much with it. Maybe I'll do a curled video for you sometime, but right now I'm just sticking with the lovely, smooth, straight blowout look. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful, if you've been thinking about getting one of these or not. If you like my channel, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't already, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you, and I will see you soon. Hopefully the next video will be from my house, but if not, who knows? I may be back here. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.